Hey friends, it's Jason Lindsey with Hooked on Science. I hope you and the family are safe and well as we continue to battle COVID-19 because of the vicious virus. You and I are meeting virtually again this year. In front of me, I have a microwave. I also have a bar of Ivory soap. You're not going to believe what happens when you put Ivory soap in the microwave. I need to remind you, do not eat or drink your science experiments. Have an adult around when doing science and wear the appropriate safety gear. What do you think might happen if I put a bar of Ivory soap in the microwave? I already have one inside. I'm going to start it up. I put it on 5 minutes. Probably anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how powerful your microwave is. I'm going to go ahead and let the soap cook on the inside. This is pretty mind-blowing, by the way. Ivory soap is a special soap. It's the only soap that floats, and the reason for that is because it's filled full of air. As you heat air molecules, they start to bounce around. The microwave heats from the inside out. So the bottom line is those air molecules in the soap are starting to bounce around all over the place because they're getting so hot. Oh no, something cool's happening to my soap on the inside. You're not going to believe this. It's all about matter, which is anything that takes up space and has mass. Matter can exist in 5 states, but there's 3 main states: solid, liquid, gas. The bar of soap is a solid. There's a gas on the inside. You know what a liquid is: water, orange juice, and so on. Wow, that is pretty cool. Those air molecules are bouncing around all over the place. I can smell some squeaky clean science right here in the Hooked on Science lab. Okay, are you ready for me to reveal what happens to my soap when you put it in the microwave? Are you sure? Okay, here we go. Let's open it up. Wow, look at that. Yeah, it starts to puff up. It expands. That is pretty cool. Mind-blowing. You can still take a bath with it, by the way. It might encourage your kid to take a bath more often.
In the name of the science.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm the best in the world at making tablecloths disappear.
There we go. Look at that.
Oh, that was cool. That was
Pretty
so
amazing,
cool.
right? Yeah.
That was really...
And there is our instant snowstorm. Are you okay? Oh no, there's something in your hair over there.
Whoa.
Wow. And there's our 5 breaths of air.
Pretty,
Wow. Pretty amazing. Gently hit the back of it and watch the ghost. Scoot back just a little bit.
He keeps saying scoot bang.
You'll notice it's the fire rocket. And you notice it's out and everything is safe. Next, we have this cup of water we're going to put on her head. Take your right hand and hold the actual
Wait,
book.
she was
just
worried
like
about
that.
her hair, Mr.
Take
Science.
this hand and hold the cup on top. She has a cup of water right there on her head. Better readjust this. There we go. What you're going to do is pull it back and then just let it go.
Launch at the cameraman.
And go.
Oh.
You're not supposed to hit the Our foam reaction, you'll see the red and the blue. Pretty cool.
That is so cool.
Again, hand above it, but don't touch it. It's giving off some heat.
Oh, that's awesome.
Exothermic reaction again.
You can be my science teacher.
Like that. There we go. Can we get 2 to float in the air?
2?
Let's try it.
Oh!
Isn't that cool? We'll try another one right on top.
Football, no hands.
Yep.
Whoa!
They're fighting. Squeeze it on there like that. And there we go.
Whoa! Wait,
See
so
that? They never touch
so
the
how do you-
orange oil. So the orange part.
So-
the orange part.
so that part?
Yeah, you got it just like that. So you're going to squeeze it on there like that.
Come on.
And there you
That
go.
is
There
incredible.
we go. Amazing.
Incredible.
Can you say science is awesome?
Science is awesome.
Did you know you can capture your very own shadow? Yeah, it's another mind-blowing science experiment. On this piece of cardboard, I have a vinyl glow-in-the-dark sticker. If you don't have the sticker, you can paint your piece of cardboard multiple times with glow-in-the-dark paint. What I'm going to do next is place my hand on the board. I'm going to turn off the lights here in the studio. Use my bright flashlight, shine it on my hand. Now this light travels in a straight line until it hits something. Once it hits something, it can do one of three things: reflect, refract, or absorb. I see my hand because the light is bouncing off of my hand. The board is absorbing or taking in the light and re-emitting the light, or it's glowing. I'm now going to move my hand and look at this. I have captured my shadow. That is pretty cool. Let's turn the lights back on. Don't forget to go to hookedonscience.org. Be sure to download the latest experiment guide. You can also click on Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitter. Go like those pages. Hooked on Science on Facebook and Instagram. HOS Mr. Science on Twitter. Hey friends, how are you? You're not going to believe what you can do with the power of the sun. You can pop a balloon inside of a balloon. Take a closer look at how I've set up everything. I have a dark colored balloon inside of a clear balloon. I'm going to inflate the dark balloon first. Next, I'm going to tie off the dark colored balloon. Then I'm going to inflate the clear balloon. There we go. I've got everything set up. Now I'm going to use a beam of sunlight, focus it on the dark colored balloon. It should pop inside of the clear balloon. Here we go. Pay close attention. Whoa! Did you see that? Mind blown! That was pretty cool. Here's the science behind the trick. The dark colored balloon takes in a lot of that energy. It absorbs the heat, it weakens it, and it pops. And the clear balloon stays inflated. Wow, the sun is powerful and science is cool. From your kitchen to your backyard to the front seat of my car. Thanks to COVID-19, it's where we had to meet, sometimes virtually, in a weird and wacky 2020 to do some mind-blowing science. When virtual learning turned hands-on science hands-off, I delivered science kits to thousands of kids. From the West Coast to the East Coast, you've watched me do some pretty cool science on television stations across America.
Just a little bit.
It's been a tough year for us all. A year we'll not soon forget. But remember, whatever it takes, I promise, my commitment to you, nothing will stand in my way of getting you and your family hooked on science. Hey friends, how are you? It's a mind-blowing science experiment you're going to want to try. All you need are a few ingredients from around the house. Have a ping pong ball, water inside of a very strong bottle. That's key. It has to be a hard plastic. The sides cannot be flexible. This bottle is overfilled with water. I'm going to put more water in the bottle, or at least attempt to. You'll notice there's a bubble on top. That's very important. Place the ping pong ball on top of that. Next, I'm going to pick this up and turn it upside down. Will I get wet? I don't know. This is all about pushes and pulls. What do we call that? It's a force. A force is a push or a pull. Some things require more of a push or a pull than others. For example, a wagon full of rocks obviously is going to require more pushes and pulls than an empty wagon. That's the second law of motion. Force equals mass times acceleration, or more mass, more force. Here we go. Let's pick this up and slowly turn it upside down. This is key, by the way. Slow, slow, slow. Wow. Isn't that pretty cool? Yeah. It's not spilling out everywhere. Do this. Yeah, move the air around in front of your face. Air, that's key. So the air is pushing on the ping pong ball. Water is pushing down. Gravity is pulling down. But there are balance forces acting on the ping pong ball with a little bit of suction. And you get this. Pretty cool. You can do this above your parents' head, your best friend's head, your principal's head. Awesome! That's pretty cool. High five for science virtually.
High five virtually. Boom for science.
Science. Mr. Science is back. Good to see you again, man.
And I'm going to shake this up just a little bit.
Whoa.
And you'll notice that right there, the exploding crayon, it's oozing all over the desk here. Then what I'm going to do is slowly turn this upside down.
Right.
And then I'm going to let go.
What?
Oh, look at that.
You see that? Gravity takes over and pulls the egg into the water.
Go.
It is snowing right here.
Oh, that's cool.
Right in there like that. And whoa.
Oh! Oh my gosh!
Sometimes the reindeer have to really help out just a little bit, and they'll push the bug in, and here he goes, right there, down the chimney.
And there he goes, right on time. Also, Jason, Lindsey, you are awesome.
All right, most parents know a new school year means finding new ways to keep kids engaged. So fun science experiments always seem to do the trick. And this morning, Mr. Science himself is with us, STEM certified educator Jason Lindsey.
He's back with some very cool experiments that are easy. You guys can do this at home, okay? You can do it at home. But remember, kids, you have to try this with an adult in the room. You can't do it by yourself. Jason, good morning to you.
Good morning, Craig, Chanel, Dylan. How are you, friends? You keep safe.
Great. We cannot complain. So, Jason, first things first, you have been dubbed Mr. Science. Pretty cool name. Where did it come from?
You know, I was in Honduras doing science with the kids, and the kids would call me Senor Ciencia, which means Mr. Science. I would go into their communities and do some mind-blowing science, and that's kind of where I got the name Mr. Science, Senor Ciencia.
All right, let's get right to the fun here. So we've got a bottle, we've got some water, and a ping pong ball, Jason. What do we do with these, and what's the science behind it?
You know, Chanel and Dylan, you're going to turn this upside down above Craig's head, right?
Oh, I love it.
No, you're not.
That's a really great idea.
I don't know about that. You should have a bottle that is filled full of water. Now, the key here is to make sure this is a very strong and tough bottle.
Okay.
Next, what you're going to do, guys, is you're going to overfill this bottle of water so that it runs out. So go ahead and do that for me.
Okay.
And then, after you do that, good job. Yes, you got that water
Keep going.
overflowing.
Okay.
You're going to take the ping pong ball and slam it on top so that the water splashes out. Move the ping pong ball around. Good job. Awesome. Next, you're going to take the ping pong ball, the bottle, and the water and slowly turn it upside down.
This is tempting, Craig.
Dylan, you're going to really do this above Craig's head.
I really want to. You gave me a good idea.
And you'll notice, look at that. Good grading.
Wait, why is Dylan's working?
She's the meteorologist.
I'm assuming there's some water tension there, right?
She's the meteorologist.
You're exactly right. What's
Don't try
happening
again.
here is you have some surface tension. The water molecules are holding hands, and there's air everywhere, and it's pushing just as hard as the water is pushing
That is
down,
so
and gravity is
cool.
pulling down.
That's
Good
awesome.
job.
Let's
Awesome.
Wait, I love that the meteorologist is the
move
only
it
one
down.
who got that right. But okay.
Well, I know a thing or two about water.
All right, what's that?
Okay, now you're talking about bubbles, but these we'll be able to bounce on our hand?
You're exactly right. Go ahead and put that glove on while I explain just a little bit. Basically, the oil and the dirt on our hands destroy bubbles. So that glove will act as a protectant and keep the bubbles safe. A bubble consists of mainly 3 layers. You have a soapy layer, and then you have a water layer, then a soapy layer. Once the water layer evaporates, then what will happen is the bubble will pop. Take your pipette and dip it into the bubble solution, and then you're going to blow a bubble on your hand.
Okay.
Once that bubble, do you see this?
Shoot.
And then you're going to attempt to bounce
Wait, I
it
can't
on
make a
your
big
hand,
bubble.
just like do the fat end in the actual bubble solution, guys. The fat end
the
into the
fat
bubble
end.
solution.
No wonder.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
And then what you're going to do is use that smaller end, and you're going to blow a bubble. There you
did
go,
you suck
Craig.
up the
Good
liquid
job. You
first?
got it. Now take that. That wind on the plaza can sometimes blow those bubbles away.
Wait, do
but
you
look
suck
at
up the
this.
liquid?
Yeah, I'm able to bounce
Do
it
not
right in
suck
my
up
hand.
the liquid.
Wow.
Do not drink the liquid.
That's going to be bad for you.
Isn't that cool? Did you guys
Mine
figure it
keeps
out?
popping. It's too windy out here, I think.
It is.
Oh, I got it.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Oh, you
Oh,
got
wait.
it? Chanel?
I held it for
I
a
had
second.
it.
It's the wind.
Okay, wait, you have
No,
to
this
pick
is
one more
Well,
without
we try
it.
to learn how to do bubbles.
Yeah.
You've got one that we're not allowed to try because you're putting, what, soap in a microwave?
Oh, yes. Yeah, don't do this one at home.
Okay.
I have a microwave behind me. I'm going to go ahead and start the microwave up. Here's the deal. I have something called Ivory soap. It's one of the only soaps that floats because it's crammed full of air. The microwave will heat the air molecules inside out.
Okay.
Those air molecules start to bounce around everywhere. And then you're not going to believe what happens to the soap. Now, again, kids, don't eat or drink your science experiment. Have an adult around. Wear the appropriate safety gear. Oh, my goodness, you're not going to believe what's happening in my microwave as the air on the inside of that soap gets excited. Are you ready to see this, guys?
Yeah.
This is the
Okay,
big
I'm going to
reveal.
open it up just like this. And look what happens. It starts to expand. It starts to puff up.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that pretty cool?
It looks like
By the way, I
from
think my
outer
poor
space.
kids still take a bath. You can still take a bath with this. It encourages them to take a bath.
More fun. I love this,
Jason's
Jason.
got to come here next
I
time.
know, you have to come and then go to my kids' class. They would love that too. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you, Jason.
High five for science.
Thank you, Mr.
Oh, I
Science.
had it.
Thank you. We just
Thank
turned
you,
this into
Mrs.
what we
Science,
know.
as well. Thank you.
We're just blowing bubbles at this point. Jason,
Thank you so much.
All right.